What's up everyone? Welcome back to more of the Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and this is just after Sigurd being captured and Basim is following him and his captors, including Fouquet. So we will know what's gonna happen later on. So right now we're gonna move on with another part of Alliance plan.
You look well.
I mean Alliance plan. Alliance plan, yes. So I think the next one will be on London.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Yes, London or Shire. So we go to London first.
Hytham asked that I travel to London. What do you know of it?
A wild city, one that Halfdan Ragnarsson tried to claim for himself years ago. But it resists all attempts to be held.
Hytham claims the city is overrun by a strange cult, the Order of the Ancients. He asked that I track them down and kill them. Doing so may help the honest people there, and earn us an ally in the process.
In a city so chaotic, it is worth a try. Approach by the North Gate and start asking around.
I will pledge to London. I wonder, is this the modern day London?
I will.
Good. I await your return.
Alright, so just skip ahead.
The Triple Gate of London. Might find an official worth his salt here.
Oh. So during my time of exploration, this whole line of card doesn't appear.
I beg patience all. We'll have this wreck cleaned up in no time. Keep it steady, huh? Leolov. Hey, bear up, Master Ame. You'll be on your way shortly, huh?
Something of a shepherd, aren't you?
It can feel that way, aye. Can I help you with something?
Who governs this burgh? I would like to speak with him, if I can.
Ah, the Governor Trigger. Good and fair Dane come to Lunden 4 year back.
Trigger!
Aye, most hours of the day you can find him at the old villa, dealing with all manner in Eivor. Stow!
What the hell? Where's the guy waiting?
Avgos wants his cut of the summer harvest. Shit, Carl. Huh? What's the holdup?
We're talking.
Gentlemen, the farmers of Mercia have paid their burden already. If Avgos wants more, he can petition for it.
Petition for it? Well, you can tell that old mud merchant that if he wants his apple, he can bob for it.
Belongs to Master Ame, sir.
Bob for it!
That is filthy.
Bob for it!
Intervene. Oh, never mind.
Is this kind of noise coming to London?
Now, we've a quiet day once in a great while. Try not to kill anyone,
Oh shit.
And well, your face is a skull cap stone.
Literally too OP for London.
God in heaven, you fight like the devil's stolen your bread.
You give some hard knocks yourself.
Road, be a good lad and prick the names of those that pay their food tax, will you? Right then. You've some dealings with Governor Trigger, was that it?
I will have dealings with any who can deliver a fair friendship with my Raven clan. If that is you, then all the better.
Ah, no. Trigger's your fellow. I'm the Shire Reeve of Lunden's westerly half. I keep things ordered and fair.
Shire Reeve is not a name that rides easy on the tongue.
Reeve's my title, sorry. Stow's my name. Stow of Lunden.
Good to meet you. Good to
It
meet
is
you.
good to meet you, Reevestow. Lunden said some sturdy shoulders.
To be fair, I'm not the only Reeve. There are 2 of us now, and the governor to boot. We do our best in these times, wild as they are.
Take me to your governor, Stow. He sounds like a man worth knowing.
Right then. Station filled, flock shepherded, and off to Trigo we go. What can I call you? Humbler of thugs? Dane Hammer?
I am Eivor, of the Raven clan. We have a settlement to the north, just off the River Neen.
Well, I owe you a great debt, Eivor. You're a worthy ally.
Ah, 佢 live in near before, like Conin.
So, this is Lunden, a city built by giants.
So they say. She's an old place, surly as they come. But there's a mystery here I quite adore. I was raised here, in fact. Learned the scriptures of Christ's apostles in Lunden. I was Saxon Borough, just past the western walls.
You're not a priest, are you?
No. No, I was raised by them. And for a penniless bastard, I turned out pretty well.
A penniless bastard, and now London's fearless Reeve.
Well, it's Trigo who saw something in me. He judges not the circumstance of my birth. His 2 hands, left and right, on me and a Dane-born soldier, Erke.
Oh.
Erke's an orphan of the last Viking horde put down in Lunden for a season. 2 or 3 years back now, it must have been. It's through Trigo I met Erke, and now we Reeves walk the city like parents looking after our children. A native son and an imported Dane. See, London's a city built of many pieces.
City of equality.
Wait. Something's wrong.
Iron on the air. This blood is fresh.
These were good men. What's happened here?
Shit, there's a massacre. I think it's from the same guy we beat up just now.
God, no. No.
It took
Whoa.
3 arrows to kill him. The next 12 were an insult.
O Lord, deliver these men with the light of thy countenance visiteth and shines upon them.
You've no need for outsiders, Stow. It's a private matter.
There's no cause to be leery. Eivor had my back in a brawl at Cripplegate. More thugs from the garrison.
The
You must be a
garrison?
real broker to hold your own against those shit-hucks. It's
What
time to
is me
flatter
away?
those men, Stow. It can't go on like this.
It's a serious attack. Were they after you as well?
Now that's a fine question, isn't it?
You must be Erke, London's second Reeve.
Erke Botel's son, yes I am. Are you telling me this gut bucket called me second Reeve?
First in the Eastborough. And the man I trust with my life.
Stow's never been a good judge of character.
Erke, this is Eivor. He came to meet with Trigo, to seal the bonds of friendship with his clan.
He would have welcomed you heartily. He was a trusting man. And I got him here.
Have you found anything?
I just arrived. The killers left a ladder on the body there.
I'll have a look around.
That seems too bloody.
How could the killers get through?
They must have been known to him. Well enough to get close without suspicion.
Good and holy Christ, that could be most anyone. He governed this burg. Oh
Got
dear.
betrayed.
This letter. Someone wanted us to see it. From Rome went an order of heretics who worshipped the relics of a time before Christ.
Erke, this was the letter he told us about. Said it contained fearful news about Lunden.
It warns of 3 such heathens who have infiltrated London. His killers, I expect.
Oh dear. What is it? Do you know it's from a mistress? Sorry. Mistresses. Intrigue's desk.
Ah, yes.
Ah.
The old man had a wandering hand. And I
didn't know. I didn't think.
He didn't want you to. It was his secret to keep.
Okay, got a lot of bed warmers, if you know what I mean.
Find anything?
Besides enough blood to repaint the city's faded bricks. No.
Scan. Well, let's do this for the time being, as we speak. None the wiser. London never get poor, no way. It rains here nearly every day. This is letter to Kuba. Where else?
A barber surgeon's tools. Sharp and precise for easy butchery. Must have been what was used to free Trigger's head from his neck.
They must have a lot of time on their hand.
Look, Lunden. 3 sets of footprints leave. 2 average and 1 massive.
Okay.
I can't make head or foot of all this. I just can't.
Look at us, sitting on our laurels while Eivor does all the work.
I am quite a detective. What else am I missing? Outside. All arrows. All arrows. I'm missing something, but where? Something on top? Is something on top? Oh. How the hell they hanging out here? How the hell they do that?
I do not envy this man's death. Hang on. There's something in his hand. This was not Trigger's seal?
Nah, it looks Roman in origin. Must have been on a ladder he opened.
It must have been significant to this god for him to grasp it even in death.
Perhaps it's what got him killed.
I think I have a clear idea of what happened here. Trigger was shot where he sat. Probably as he read the letter. One of his guards grabbed the seal and tried to escape. He didn't get it. The second killer found him first. He met his end at the noose, lifted by the bigger man. A third attack took his eyes, then came for Trigger's head. Symbolic, maybe. Headless leader, eyeless guards. The killers were without fear. This killer was a message. Their footprints leave together. 3 sets, heading back to the courtyard. The letter mentions 3 heretics, named only by Manicus. The leech, the arrow, the compass. Signed by someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Poor fellow soldier. Odd name.
3 names, 3 killers, as you said.
Baldersack. It could be anyone in London. Who can we trust?
Only the people in this room, I fear.
Even that would be unwise, until we know more.
The arrow is described as a pugnacious Dane invader. That describes too many in Lunden.
The leech hails from Wessex. Lunden is home to many of them as well.
And the compass, a Frankish captain.
Less common, but no face comes to mind.
What is this symbol here?
I recognize that from the Mithraic temple. I passed it on the way here.
Mithraic temple? Is that a church?
A church? Heavens, no. Mithras was a pagan idea. A so-called god beloved by the ancient soldiers that built this city. Our city is overrun with cowards. We may be next to fall if we don't resolve this sick fermentation of hate.
I've told you, this city answers to blood and power. We should serve as such.
I can't leave him like this. I need to.
We'll get the church to see to it, Stowe.
No. No, it should be me. I must ready him for judgment.
I understand. Only get some air from time to time. It reeks in here.
I hire somebody to clean it up. Damn.
The dogs have been murdered! To arms! Defend Trigger!
Too late.
Well, now the locals have caught a whiff of this fatted mess. The temple is yours to explore, Eivor. It's to the east of here. I must wear my Reeves face for a time. Keep away! Keep away! The fight is over. Town Hall will follow soon.
I guess that's how
Should
we'll
the
be
Reeves
riot.
change their minds, I will have to gut them and put a puppet atop London's throne. But Stowe seems a good man. I will trust his word.
I wouldn't trust anyone just yet. You remember Fouquet? So, where is it?
Lunden, guide me. The Temple of Mithras. Well guarded for a tangle of old ruins. I need to find the entrance. I must be careful now.
Oh fuck. What the hell?
On my mark!
Where? Up there.
You'll only die fire!
Ow. No time. You're next. Ow, fuck.
Ram in! Leave no room!
Where? Alright. Entrance right here. I've been here before a while back, but it's a maze down here, so I kind of forgot how to get to the center, get to the destination.
The other side must be barred.
Shit.
Tools for a surgeon, finely crafted. Like we found in the villa. And there's a letter here, arranging payment to a blacksmith.
Blacksmith, huh? What is this thing for? Treasure. Holy shit. I was hoping for armor. Oh wait.
Messages between the leech and the compass. Healing, gutting, The Leech is a strange one, but the compass calls the strikes.
Let our loyalties be clear. The father understanding. Ah, Templar. The father understanding. They are Templars, okay. You're missing a clue somewhere. Right here.
The compass holds sway over the others. He has ordered the arrow to recruit archers in a market to the west. Worth a visit.
Alright, let's stop the market.
I have got enough to go on for now. Erke and Stowe must see all this. I see more bloodshed in London's future. At least Sunan will feast.
Alright, so... Alright, so... How much you wanna bet that Erke got something to do with this? I mean, he doesn't seem particularly heartbroken upon his Tiger's death. Yeah, doesn't seem very heartbroken. So, kind of sussing him right now. And I forgot how to get out of here.
The guards here are vigilant.
Oh, there's one guy here. Okay, so the next one isn't far. London is a very small town actually. Like really, really small. Compared to the other legion, this is super small.
It's worth knocking on a few doors, that's all I'm saying.
Tigger wasn't killed because you want to plant a few trees and fix a few roofs in Lunden.
Looks less like a meal for crows in here.
Eivor, you bring good findings, I hope?
A few sheets of vellum. Notes between members of a secret society. The Order of the Ancients, they are called.
Order of the Ancients? Doesn't sound any bells in this head. What's the purpose?
That would take some time to explain. But know this, that I am here to kill them. In London, it seems the compass is the head. The arrow and the leech are his hands.
Pat names and secret orders. What a crock. We know anything we can act on.
Arrow is a ding, leech by trolls, compass lead them. You go from the bottom. We go for the henchman first before go to the leader. So number 1.
The arrow is a Dane who has seen his share of battle. His name suggests he is an archer.
I bet my knuckles he's the one sowing discord among the Danes that shelter in Lunden.
If it were me, I'd hide among my ranks, surrounded by other fighting men.
The arrow has orders from the compass to recruit soldiers at a market in the west.
I know the very place.
The leech has need of flesh. Been looking for thralls, though I cannot say why.
We found a number of dead down by the quays lately, but not thralls alone. Some of the missing we find again in several places, cut to pieces.
Good Lord, Erke.
The compass is a mystery. He is mentioned often, but there is little to go on.
Said he was a Frankish captain, did you? To find him, we'd have to mark the ships that came and went along the Thames.
Captains are a transient sort. It may be he's far away. keeping quiet.
That may be, but would he scream if we cut off his hands?
Oh, you've a filthy mind for strategy.
We killed the arrow and the leech, then sit back and wait. Let the compass come to us.
Good plan.
Let us not waste any more time. We'll find the arrow and the leech. Killing both should drag the compass back into port. So, I will catch you at the Western Market.
Count on it.
And I'll make for the keys. There's another few bodies there to fish out of the muck.
It could be the leech is back at work.
God be with us, friends. Go in his name, and be protected by him.
Good thing is that the order isn't like Hydra. One hit and two more will come out. But again, they did work.